if we expect to have lasting relationship with God, there's going to be wrestling. In Genesis 24, Jacob wrestled with God. But the greatest thing he wrestled with God about is his identity, his name. Jacob's name was heel holder. It meant that he was deceitful, or that he would take advantage of following closely. And what did God change his name to? Israel, meaning God conquered. That is what God desires from us in a relationship with him. For us to shed off our old identity, our sin that we are living in. Jacob was deceitful. He used sketchy means to get what he wanted, or to think he was following God. But he was doing that in the flesh. And God said, no, if you're going to live with me, be led by me, you need to be a man who is conquered by God. And that was what God changed his name to. And each one of us have identities, lies that have become pieces of our life that we are trying to live out in our flesh, that we believe that are true about us. And God's saying, no, in a relationship with me, I'm going to conquer you. There's going to be a continual wrestling for God to point us back to him and to help us break down those lies that have been a piece of us so that we can be renewed and redeemed in Christ. But in order to put on those true identities, to accept who God says we are, we have to wrestle with him. Because giving up what feels like who we are in parts of ourselves is not going to be comfortable. And we win by losing. We win by letting God win and letting him overcome our sin, our shame, our brokenness, our hang-ups, our habits, and letting him change us from the inside out. So don't be afraid to wrestle with God. Don't be afraid to come to him with your messy, broken questions, presence, because he wants to meet you right where you are. He wants to wrestle with you. He wants to transform you. But more than anything, he wants your dependence on him. And what a beautiful reminder it is in the story of Jacob, that this process is a continual working and walking with God every single day, wrestling with him every single day, dying to ourselves every single day. But what a gift that it is to see the growth in Jacob's life and in our own when we wrestle with God and allow him to win. Because the lies that you have believed, the lies that you are trying to live out in your life or clinging on to, are not who God made you to be.